Welcome to the video today. We're going to be watching some true crime content. A lot of this comes from my React channel on Discord. So if you haven't been a part of my Discord yet and have some videos you'd love me to see and watch together on stream or in video, join that Discord and throw some videos in the suggestions tab, the React suggestions tab. And obviously, if you're watching this on YouTube, you missed the Twitch stream, but I stream almost every single day. So, you know, even if it's not React stuff, you're always welcome to come over here and hang out. I have a couple people watching and they're pretty cool. If you're watching this on YouTube, please sub to the YouTube channel because I like knowing that people like watching this stuff because it makes me feel like sitting around and saying things about my degree has been worth the trouble. Intro time. We're going to be watching a video. It's hot in my room. Sorry, I lost my shit. All right, let's watch entitled Karen Turns Traffic Stop into Jail Time by Dreading.
To another episode of Dreading, or if this is your first time here, welcome. Today we're going to be reacting to a body cam video that was originally uploaded by the channel Midwest Safety here on YouTube. As always, we'll leave a link to the original upload in the description box down below, should you want to see it for yourself. This footage has been highly requested since we began our body cam coverage earlier this year, and it's obvious as to why. Entitlement plays a rather large role in this footage, and we have noted that it has played a significant part in all the body cam arrest videos we have covered thus far. As always, if there is a case you want to bring more attention to or a story you would like us to cover, you can let me know by emailing me at dreading.official@gmail.com. We're consistently going through the email and adding your suggestions to the list, so we can begin our research process. But be aware, we are a two-person team, meaning that it will take us some time to get to every suggestion.
I'll help. I'll help. Hey, Dreading, I'll help. I like helping. I'd help.
But we promise we are trying.
Okay.
So, with all of that said, let us begin.
Hello, Officer Fager, Edgewater Police Service. Nice to talk to you. You're a 59 and a 45. Do you have your registration and insurance with you?
I don't know what it is.
Pardon me? That one's expired as of September.
I don't know.
Pardon me? Okay, well, the requirement is that you provide, and I'm giving you an opportunity to do so. So if you want to refuse to give me one, that's okay, but I'm giving you the opportunity.
Why are you being a jerk? I haven't.
I'm not. You are. You've stated 3 times, I don't know, sarcastically,
I really
okay?
don't know.
I requested something that you're required to give me, okay? And I'm giving you the opportunity to give you it.
I am not being sarcastic with you. I have been nice to you.
What I'm trying to explain to you is I'm giving the opportunity to look for it.
I'm already
You're
mad.
the first one who's asked me for this.
My temple's already
My
pulsing.
name's Officer Fager with the Edgewater Police Department.
Spell your name for me.
It'll be on the bottom of the citation.
You're an asshole.
Do you have your insurance, ma'am?
Yeah, it's on my phone. You want that too?
Yes, ma'am.
Who's your supervisor?
Almost like
My
he
direct
needs that.
supervisor
Yeah.
today is Officer Ugarte.
No, who's your direct supervisor, period?
Pardon me?
Who's your direct supervisor?
Sergeant
Not how that
Anthony
works.
Pence.
What's his phone number?
Ma'am, would you please provide me your proof of insurance,
What's
please?
his phone number?
Will you provide me with your proof of insurance, please?
What's his phone number? How hard was that?
Pardon me?
How hard was that? Not
There's
hard
no
at
need
all.
to use vulgar language,
Then
ma'am.
you don't have to be such an asshole.
So, we're less than 2 minutes into the footage, and it's clear that Michelle is
It's
choosing
already
to
cooked.
interpret being pulled over as being a personal affront, and so she feels
Very
entitled
white
to
of her.
respond aggressively towards the officer.
Very white
so far,
person
all
of her.
he's done is ask for her license, registration, and proof of insurance, which is the standard for traffic citations. He hasn't been unfair towards her. He didn't yell at her for going over the speed limit. He's actually doing his job the way one would hope all officers would. But she's actively choosing to see him as being unfair towards
She
her, despite
doesn't
the
look
real
white.
evidence of
She's white.
him doing that. Michelle is actively demonstrating any inability to take any sort of personal responsibility.
Are you
She was the one
stupid?
speaking.
Well, you watch me,
She's the
so
one
yes.
swearing and escalating the conversation.
I don't think that's
into a
pertinent to this, though.
confrontation. But she doesn't see it that way. Almost immediately, she attempts to intimidate him by asking for his name and his direct superior. This is a fairly common intimidation tactic that one usually sees done to service workers, and it's frankly obnoxious. It's meant to frighten the other person into submission, even when the other person hasn't done anything wrong. It's a clear display of entitlement, one that will paint the remainder of this interaction. Michelle believes that since she doesn't like being stopped by the officer, that she is somehow being mistreated no matter what he does.
Right.
Since when was it? I don't recall any time. I've been
the whole
professional
time.
the entire
No, you
time. It's
have
called
not.
professionalism.
You have, wow.
All you have to do is provide me your registration and insurance, and we can avoid any issues.
And I have told you. Oh my God.
Why are you calling 911? Hang up, or you're going to go to jail for misuse of 911.
I'm not misusing
Hang up, or you're going to go to jail for misuse of 911. Hang up the phone. Are you failing to provide your proof of insurance?
No, I'm not. But I want another officer.
For what reason?
She tried to call 911? Who the fuck does she think is going to show up? The police?
New nickname. Frank, short for frankly obnoxious.
There's no reason for you to do that. If you're failing to provide, I'm going to give you one more opportunity to provide the insurance. You're going to receive a citation for it.
County.
You got to have your insurance in your car, by the way. That's pretty. So if you don't have one, if you have a car and you don't have proof of your car insurance in your car, fix that. It needs to be in your car. It has to be, you have to have a copy in the car. Get a copy, put it in your glove box, and you won't deal with any extra citations if you get pulled over. All right?
Yes, I have a cop that has me pulled over. He's
My
being
computer
a major
beeped.
jerk. Is there a way I can get another cop? He's threatening to take me to jail because I can't find my registration.
No, ma'am. I said I was going to take you to jail if you misuse 911.
Ma'am, I cannot call the cops on an officer. I'll have the sergeant call you.
Can you have somebody, can you? Because he's
Yes.
I haven't done anything. I have been extremely nice to this
You were
guy.
speeding.
Yeah.
I told him that I couldn't find my registration. He said that he was giving me a chance to give it to him, or else I was going to be in trouble. And then he said he was going to take me to jail.
Just so
because
you're
Oh, my
I
God.
can't
Camera,
find-
none of that happened.
I understand.
Oh,
Ma'am,
yes, it
ma'am,
is.
Ma'am, I understand. Are you in a gray Nissan?
I am.
I'm going to go ahead and let the sergeant know what's going on, okay?
Thank you so much.
Again, the officer hasn't raised his voice. He hasn't been aggressive towards Michelle or even been remotely unfair towards her. All he has done thus far is ask her to provide her license, registration, and proof of insurance. But she attempts to reframe that action as being overtly aggressive and mean. She requests that his supervisor needs to be brought to the scene, and then calls emergency services to formally demand another officer, as if he were a waiter at a cheesecake factory. It's important to note that she calls 911 instead of a non-emergency number, because that would be a crime. The charges vary from state
That is
to
indeed a
state,
crime.
but generally the crime is a Class A or B misdemeanor. Michelle could face fines up to $4,000, plus jail time, all because she didn't like being
Jail
asked
time if
very
the judge
basic
wants
questions
to.
politely. The officer then attempts to warn her against calling 911, but she hasn't been
Just in case that's not apparent, if this isn't apparent, that's a one singular charge, like one singular degree under felony, by the way, just so we're clear.
listening to him or understanding what he's been trying to tell her.
Now, but 10 Central. Sorry, were you trying to raise it? Yeah, I was just trying to.
Any particular reason for the speed? Hang tight for me. I'll be right back with you. This is the time. She's complaining though, so I don't know if you want to get tied up in this.
No, I don't care.
Okay.
What's the citation for?
Speed.
Oh.
I have a question for you. You're wearing corrective lenses, like contact lenses?
Am I?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I am.
Can you just look up so I can confirm that? Okay, thank you. Here's your driver's license back. Pardon me?
Give me my because you've had me here too long.
I've had here just enough time
No,
to
you
issue
have
you a
not.
citation.
You
Yes,
have
ma'am.
left me here longer than anybody ever has.
It's been less than 15 minutes since the officer initiated the stop.
Is that your supervisor?
No, ma'am.
Give me my and I want your supervisor.
Okay, they're on the way, and I will give you. But
Give me my so I can go. I have to get home to my kid.
I don't have to sit here and have you yell at me. I don't.
I want my You have me pulled over
Correct.
for nothing. Now let me have
I
my
don't have you pulled over. I have you pulled over for speed.
Then give me my
What do you-
ticket so I can go.
What was I in the process of doing before you started raising your
Give
voice?
me my ticket so I can go. I have a kid to get home to.
Okay, then lower your voice and I'll give you your
Oh my
ticket.
God.
Lower your voice.
911. I'm done.
Do it. Do it. You'll go to jail.
Give me my
Do it. You'll go to
ticket.
jail. Call 911. You pull away, you're gonna go. Stop! You
Then
pull.
give me my ticket.
You're gonna go to jail. Do it again. I swear to God, you'll go to jail.
Will you please take him?
Step out of the car now. Step out of the car
I
now.
have to get home to my kid.
Step out of the car now.
Put it in park.
Step out of the car.
I didn't do anything.
Step
Are
out of the
you
car.
fucking
Step out of the car.
So So that escalated quickly. We should note that the responding officer was essentially gentle parenting her through this entire ordeal, and only became aggressive when she tried to flee the scene. She'd been argumentative throughout the entire interaction, and it appeared that he wasn't going to make an arrest even after she made a false 911 call. It's only when she became belligerent and actively tried to drive away that he began to yell at her. But even as she tries to flee the scene, she continues to scream that she hasn't done anything wrong, as if the police are picking on her for no reason. She seems genuinely confused as to how she got into this situation in the first place, one where she's being forced out of the car and handcuffed. It's almost as if she expects her actions not to have any consequences, that she's allowed to do whatever she wants without any repercussions, while everyone else has to follow the law. In our past coverage of body cam footage, we've noted how your safety and the safety of others in your vehicle should be the #1 priority during a traffic stop, or any other police interaction. Regardless of how you feel about the police, your well-being should be your highest priority, and engaging with them in a polite manner is the best option. Escalating the situation in any way, shape, or form is putting your life on the line, even if you're in the right. But Michelle seemingly has negative survival instincts. She basically drives like how George Costanza lived his entire life. Instead of trying to get herself out of the situation as quickly as possible, she has turned a routine traffic stop into an arrest with absolutely no provocation.
Put your hands behind your back.
Yeah, I can't disagree. Like, I don't know. I mean, clearly, you know, obviously this is what happens when you're a person who didn't grow up being told the problems that the police bring about, especially to somebody with any skin that isn't white. So obviously a white person's going to not have those lessons on survival because they don't deal with them nearly as much due to really stupid racial and social standards that the police and people in society have put on, you know, minorities especially. And, you know, that's unfortunately the situation. But yeah, this is the exact person you would expect to just think the police are going to be like on board with however you operate. No, in fact, no. They're like one of the people who won't, period.
Now, put your hands behind your back.
Why am I going to jail?
Stop.
Are you?
Stop.
I have asked for a supervisor.
They're on the way.
You'll get
Why are you yelling at me?
He just tried to take off with his hand in the vehicle.
You will get a supervisor now. Walk back to that car. You're going to jail.
Let's go. No, it sucks. You're going this way. Come on.
I need to call my kid.
Unfortunately, let's go.
He's home by himself.
Let's go. Walk
That's
to my car.
also an issue, but whatever. Unless he's
All you
like,
have to
I
do
guess,
is lower
older.
your
But
voice.
I was trying, but
You were not trying. I was being so professional. No, listen, make your complaint, okay? I was professional.
Take your crash out, King. Crash
I will
out.
get you a copy of the video. I was professional. I gave you an opportunity to raise your voice. Sit in
Valid
the
crash
car now.
out. Valid crash out. Can't lie.
Can you please do this?
You can make your phone call in a minute. Take a seat in the car.
Look, kind of a valid crash out for sure.
Put your foot in the car. He'll talk to you in a second. All right.
Try to pull
So
off on
he was
him.
here with me. She's been rude from the start. Okay, I've been mad professional. Pulled her over for speed, and she just running her mouth, wanted to talk with you. She tried to call 911. I said, you call 911, you're going to go to jail for misuse of 911. Okay? So then she called dispatch. Said, I want to talk to a supervisor. Asked me for my name. I gave her everything. So I went back, called you, got the citation, went to go give her a citation. She started screaming at me again. She just, give me my fucking ticket. And I'm like, I'm trying to, but you're screaming at me. And she's, you've kept me here too long. Okay, well, calm down. I'm going to give you the ticket. She goes to call 911 again. Okay, I said, don't call 911. You're going to go to jail. She throws the phone down, says, F this. Threw it in drive while my hand was in the car and just started driving away with my hand on the car.
Okay. So what are you gonna get her with?
Fleeing and looting.
Okay. Just take your time and review everything that you want. We can look over it, but yeah, good job. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. My arm was, luckily she ended up stopping.
You're okay though? Nothing's wrong?
Fine, yeah.
Please, I haven't told you about
Dude, ma'am, I don't know you and I don't know your situation, but you overreacted.
I've tried to be nice to him.
No, everything's been recorded on body camera, so everything you've done today has been gonna come out.
Please don't take me to jail. I'm begging you.
Well, what? You did this.
I didn't do anything. I want
Come on now. I saw you take off.
because he
You could have ran over his foot.
Can you
You could have injured him. Handcuffs are not meant to be comfortable. Yeah, but what if he ran over his foot?
Contrary to popular belief, you're not supposed to be comfortable in handcuffs. That is true. Many people think differently. Many people think it's supposed to be a comfy experience, but weirdly enough, when you're in handcuffs and detained and you're, put in things that are supposed to restrict you, they're not exactly comfortable. It's hard to believe.
Or did something hit him?
Even if we were to give Michelle the benefit of the doubt for her behavior up until she tried to flee the scene, the fact that she doesn't accept any real responsibility for being arrested at this moment is deeply troubling. It's not a crime to be rude or to yell at an officer, but every driver understands
it's pretty fucking
that
stupid.
trying to drive away during a traffic stop is a crime, especially if the officer is reaching into the car. So she's displaying an extreme degree of entitlement, to the point to where she cannot accurately assess what she is doing and how it affects others.
She's lucky this is the only thing happening. She could have done this to a cop ready to kill somebody, and he could have just busted out the gun and shot. Not exactly what he's supposed to do, but it's not unheard of. She could have easily been pulled over by a cop ready to just blast somebody with the right excuse. It's stupid how people just don't even think. I don't know.
You stay calm, we'll talk to you.
The only thing, real quick, I don't know if I broke her car or not. So when she pulled off, my arm was like this. She pulled off with it, and I grabbed here to keep from going down with it. And it looks like it's kind of popped out. I felt that when it was doing it, when I tried to open the door.
All right, so when was she trying to drive off?
Before I even gave her the ticket.
So she was just being...
She was screaming at me, and I told her I'm trying to
Crazy.
get the ticket, and she began to scream and scream and scream.
Crazy.
F you. And I said, you need to lower your voice, and I will give you the ticket. And then she went to call 911, and I said, there's no need to call 911.
They're already here.
911, you'll go to jail for that.
They're literally here.
She threw the phone down. She looked down, threw it in drive. I said, don't drive away. You're going to go to jail. And she did. She drove away. And he witnessed the whole thing.
Okay.
So,
all right. Stop. Just calm down. You're overreacting.
No,
Stop.
I'm having a panic attack. This is like the worst fear of my life.
I heard you being rude to him.
I was, but at the end, because I wanted
I heard you screaming at him.
Because he wouldn't give me
Classic.
my ticket, sir. All I wanted to do was leave, and he wouldn't
I'm so
give it to
fucking
me.
scared. That's why I
sure he was
almost
trying to
killed
explain it to
somebody,
you.
and that's why I was being a dick the whole
No,
time.
he wasn't. He was taking his sweet time.
He was explaining it to her, but she doesn't understand that it would take time for him to explain the ticket before he could give it to her. So the officer was following procedure, but because he wasn't behaving the way she wanted him to, she viewed it as aggression.
Will you at least take my watch off?
Just hang on a second. You're a female. I can't search you and finish it. We're just letting you hang out and chill out for a second, okay? You understand what you did pulling off like that?
Yes,
It's inappropriate, right?
Yes.
I was sitting there. I witnessed the whole thing. You could have ran over his foot. He had his hand in your vehicle. That's totally inappropriate. He told you not to leave. He gave you a direct order not to leave. This is my supervisor. He's going to talk to you, okay? Just stay calm.
All righty, ma'am. What is your first name?
Michelle.
Michelle? Hello, Michelle. My name's Roberto.
Oh my God!
So he's like, I'm begging you. Can you please at least take my watch off? This is killing me.
Nope.
What is killing you exactly? The handcuffs?
The handcuffs are
On
like,
one arm or how many?
Not happening,
they're
ma'am.
both, like, cut.
I'm gonna take a look, okay? If I can fit my fingers in between the handcuff and your wrists,
Can you at least take
I
the
can't
watch
loosen
off?
them. I can take the watch off. I'm just gonna take a look.
Please, I have panic attacks.
Ma'am, I'm gonna let you know something. Right now, you are in this car for a reason,
Please don't take me to jail.
okay?
Please.
Yeah, see, I'm not gonna open the door if
Way
you're gonna
too
start
late.
escalating, okay? If you're asking me to remove the watch, I can do that, but I'm letting you know right now,
I'm not gonna do anything.
you can't start acting.
I'm just having a panic attack. I
Okay,
really am. I
all right.
can't.
It's hard to believe that she's having a genuine emotional response to what is happening, given how quickly she goes from sounding like she's about to cry to appearing completely calm and amenable to the officers. A panic attack or genuine breakdown is obviously something that a person has little to no control over, and it usually takes a
Not really how that
significant amount of
works,
time to calm
no.
down. The attack itself also tends to be extremely taxing on the individual, leaving them exhausted, both emotionally and physically. But that's not the case with Michelle, luckily. She says she's having a panic attack, and then immediately shifts her behavior when the officer tells her that he will not give her what she wants if she continues to escalate her emotions. So she either has a remarkable control over her panic attacks, the likes of which is radically uncommon, or she's just lying about her current emotional state in order to feel less personally responsible for her own arrest.
No.
Please, can you just leave the door open?
Nope.
Oh, see,
It's okay. It's okay. Just, you don't have to move. I will take the watch off, all right?
Yes.
Okay?
That's so much better.
All right, just watch your foot. Yep.
You can't leave the door open?
No.
No, ma'am, I'm going to close it.
I'm not.
I'm going to close it, okay? Just watch your leg.
Yeah, it's not like I'm going to drive off or anything.
How was it exactly that?
He was just mean. He was asking for my registration. I'm like, I don't know. I really didn't know. And he was saying I was being a smartass about it. But I really wasn't. I don't know. I took the sticker and put it on, and I didn't know what I did with it. So I was looking for it. He's like, well, I'm going to give you one more chance to get your registration. I was looking for it.
Yeah.
And he was being mean. And then he said, that I was
Officer
gonna go to
was
jail,
being mean.
and
Got it.
that I was gonna go to jail, and that
Yeah, do your Miss Rachel breathing. Good job.
that I needed my insurance, and I had to pull it up on my phone, and that took a while.
Big
and I asked for
feelings
his,
are okay.
and I didn't
It's
know that
okay
I was
to have big
gonna take me
feelings.
to the jail for that if I didn't hang up. I hung up. I did what I was told.
What was the reason you were calling 911?
Because he was being a jerk. I just wanted another cop.
So that was after you had requested me, and I was on the way.
No, that was before. And then I just simply
Actually,
wanted
it
my
was
ticket.
both.
I asked him nicely for my ticket, and he wouldn't give it to me.
Before-
Give me my ticket so I can go. Don't take me to jail. I'll do whatever I have to do.
Not the One Piece flashback, dude.
Please.
Well, here,
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
well, here's the.
Whatever.
This is a sentiment that we've seen a number of times when it comes to these police body cam videos. The person who spent the majority of their time goading the police and screaming at the officers and deliberately breaking the law will break down once faced with any real consequences. Like Michelle, they'll cry and state that they're very sorry, that they didn't mean to do anything wrong, and that they'll do anything to be let off the hook. But it's imperative that that doesn't happen. Michelle knew what she was doing, and she knew that it was wrong, which is why she lies about it. She knows that trying to flee a traffic stop is illegal, and attempted to do so anyways. She was happy to endanger other people's lives if it meant that she got what she wanted. And she's only really sorry that things didn't work out in her favor.
Exactly.
Facing any kind of repercussion for her actions is necessary for her to actually learn why what she did in this instance was not okay. Letting her go would only validate that she was in the right and doesn't have to follow the same laws that every other person does.
Listen, man, I am completely understanding of people's situations, all right? We all go through things, trust me, I know. But here's the thing is, you decided to put the car in drive and try to take off.
Because I asked him
With my officer's arm still inside.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't there.
Stop!
Then give me my ticket. He was stepped up. His arm wasn't on my car, sir.
Where was it?
He was standing by my car.
Okay.
And that's why I wanted taken off of his hands.
But if he told you not to go,
So we're
And
lying.
I stopped.
how exactly did it happen?
He told me, I was yelling because he wouldn't give my, I asked nicely several times for my ticket and he wouldn't give it to me, and then that's when I got mad. I got to get home to my kid, you know, I'm the only one that he has.
Completely forgot
And,
where my
he
proof
wouldn't
of
give me my ticket,
insurance
so I
is, but
started
you
yelling,
reminded
and he
me I
said-
needed to go
and so
find
I
it.
went to
Also,
drive
is
off,
the
and he
new
just don't
baby
drive
still
off, and so I
pranking you
stopped
by
when he
popping
said
when
that.
you pick her up?
Okay.
That's how I remember it. I'm having a panic attack.
So I have two
Girl.
officers saying differently, though.
I wasn't trying to hurt him. I wasn't.
I understand, but for that reason,
Yeah, so everybody else here says that didn't happen.
Please
that's the
don't.
reason why you're in the back of the vehicle.
I'm sorry. I will apologize. I will
Oh,
never do
okay.
it again. I swear.
Oh, okay,
I am a good
we'll let her
person.
go
I've
then.
never went to jail. I've never done anything.
I'm gonna put this back in the car. I'm gonna have a word with one of the other officers, and I'll be right back. Okay? Ma'am, unfortunately, you're gonna be going to jail today. Okay?
Please no.
After what I just heard, you could have seriously injured. You could have seriously injured
I
him.
wasn't trying to. Please.
I know that you weren't trying to.
Oh.
I've had a really.
Oh, it was an accident. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. We should make a Yeah, I forgot about the whoopsie daisy clause. We should probably make some sort of law or charge for when somebody does something accidentally harmful. You know, in case you accidentally harm somebody. That would be good. You know, because it's not like, weirdly enough, even if something's an accident and you still hurt somebody physically or emotionally, that's still like something you did. You know, there's still repercussions. So, unfortunately, shut up.
Hard time, please. I was seeing a psychiatrist, and so please, I am begging you.
I'm sorry, ma'am. This is not going to be. This is not going to be something that's going to take 74 years. Okay.
I don't have money for bail. How am I supposed to get out? Please, I'm begging you. Don't take me to jail. I swear, I will do anything. I promise.
Maybe we don't think of.
Alrighty.
Maybe we don't
do anything. Please.
There's going to be a female officer arriving here shortly to
How am I
conduct
supposed to get out of jail
a
if I
full
don't
search.
have bail?
Ma'am, I cannot help you in that regard.
I have nobody.
If I had unlimited amount of money, I would post your bail, but I do not, ma'am.
But you cannot. You can change it.
No, ma'am.
If I change his mind.
Bond
No,
is set
please.
by the judge.
He did the correct thing today, okay?
So that is where the footage ends. Michelle was unfortunately a turbo Karen, an extremely entitled individual, giving herself a pass to break the law in a multitude of ways. Meanwhile, she viewed the officer's actions as being overtly aggressive,
Yeah, I'll
even
say.
when he was being kind and courteous. It's easy to watch this footage and remark that you would never behave the way that she did, that you have enough self-awareness to understand how your actions come across to others, and move accordingly. But that's probably what she thought as well. The best way to keep yourself from being like Michelle would be to stay grounded and humble, to understand that when it feels like you're being picked on and penalized unfairly, that you are still in control of yourself and your actions. Life is full of small stresses that can become overwhelming, but staying calm and taking care to react appropriately to them is always in your best interest. So, if you've made it to this part of the video, thank you so much for watching. Your support this year has been truly amazing, and we cannot thank you enough for changing our lives for the better. We hope to continue to bring you high-quality videos in the new year. So if there's a case you would like to see on the channel, let us know in the comments down below. Again, we're constantly adding your suggestions to the list, and our goal is to cover every request. So with all of that said, thanks again for watching, and remember, stay safe.
W dreading video. Nothing new. What a person. What a person of all time. What a person of all time right there. That is a person of all time.